Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we'll be discussing a highly sensitive topic, the Isla Vista killings case. An event that sent shockwaves across America in 2014. We'll be delving into the background, motives, and aftermath of this tragic incident. Before we start, a quick warning that this video contains discussions of violence, mental health, and disturbing themes. Viewer discretion is advised. That out of the way, let's dive right in.
Welcome. This is Crime Recall.
The Isla Vista killings took place on May 23, 2014, in Isla Vista, California. A 22-year-old man named Elliot Rodger went on a rampage that left 6 people dead and 14 injured. But before we get into the details of that day, let's first explore Rodger's background and what led him to commit such a heinous act. Born on July 24, 1991, Elliot Rodger was raised in a life of privilege. His father, Peter Rodger, was a successful film director, and his mother, Lee Chin, was a Malaysian research assistant for a film company. Despite his family's wealth, Rodger struggled with personal issues throughout his life. Rodger was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome and was described as a high-functioning autistic person. As a child, he struggled to fit in and face bullying in school. He was also known to have an obsession with World of Warcraft, which further isolated him from his peers. As he grew older, his fixation on his inability to find a romantic partner intensified, and he became increasingly bitter and resentful towards women. He felt rejected by them and blamed them for his unhappiness. In this weeks leading up to the Isla Vista killings, Rodger penned a lengthy manifesto titled My Twisted World. In his document, he detailed his life experiences, grievances, and plans for what he called the Day of Retribution. This manifesto is a chilling insight into the mind of a deeply disturbed individual. Throughout the 137-page document, Rodger repeatedly expresses frustration and anger towards women and society as a whole for his perceived rejection. He believed that he was entitled to love, sex, and affection from women and saw their rejection as a personal affront. In his manifesto, he wrote, "Women are vicious, evil, barbaric animals, and they need to be treated as such. They are the enemy. They are the main instigators of the war against men." Sadly, the manifesto also revealed his plans to enact revenge on those he believed had wronged him. This would ultimately lead to a tragic events that unfolded on May 23, 2014. The Isla Vista killings began around 9:30 p.m. when Rodger stabbed his 2 roommates, Cheng Yuan James Hong and George Chen, and Wei Han David Wang, to death in their apartment. After the brutal murders, Rodger sent out on a rampage throughout the small college town. He drove his black BMW, loaded with guns, ammunition, and knives, targeting students at the University of California, Santa Barbara, UCSB, and others in the community. He first went to a nearby sorority house, where he knocked on the door, but no one answered. Frustrated, he began shooting at people nearby, killing Catherine Cooper and Veronica Weiss, and injuring a 3rd woman. Rodger then drove through Isla Vista, firing randomly at pedestrians and other vehicles. At this point, he encountered Christopher Michaels Martinez, a UCSB student, and fatally shot him in a local deli. The rampage continued, with Rodger injuring several more people through a combination of gunfire and vehicular assault. Responding to reports of the shootings, police officers in the area quickly engaged Rodger. They exchanged gunfire twice during the pursuit. Despite being hit in the hip, Rodger managed to continue driving and plowed into several cyclists and pedestrians. Finally, at around 9:35 p.m., Rodger's BMW came to a halt after crashing into a parked vehicle. When the police approached his car, they discovered that Rodger had committed suicide by shooting himself in the head. In total, the Isla Vista killings left 6 victims dead and 14 others injured. The incident lasted just a few horrifying minutes, but left an indelible mark on the community and the nation. The Isla Vista killings sparked widespread outrage and prompted discussions on various social issues, including gun control, mental health, and the dangerous consequences of misogyny and entitlement. Rodger legally obtained the firearms used in the attack despite his history of mental health issues. This led to renewed calls for stricter gun control measures in the United States, particularly in terms of background checks and mental health evaluations. The case also highlighted the importance of addressing mental health concerns. Rodger's family had contacted the police several times before the attack, worrying about his behavior and online postings. While the police did visit Rodger, they ultimately did not take any action, as he appeared to be functioning well. Furthermore, the Isla Vista killings undiscovered the toxic nature of misogyny and entitlement. Rodger's manifesto and online activities revealed his deeply held resentment towards women, and his belief that he was owed their affection. In the wake of the tragedy, the hashtag #YesAllWomen went viral on social media, with many women sharing their experiences of harassment, assault, and sexism, highlighting the urgent need for change in societal attitudes. The Isla Vista killings were a tragic and senseless act of violence that forever changed the lives of the victims, their families, and the entire community. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the importance of addressing mental health issues, promoting responsible gun ownership, and challenging toxic attitudes and beliefs. By engaging in open and honest conversations about these topics, we can work towards a safer and more inclusive society for all. Thank you for joining us today for this deep dive into the Isla Vista killings case. As always, please remember to be respectful and considerate in the comments section. If you found this video informative, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon for notifications for future content. Until next time, take care and stay safe.